Welcome back to Dead Space, the remake. I am ready to finish this. I don't know about you guys, but I've loved this so far. I wasn't confident about it before it came out. I really wasn't. Like, I was hopeful, but there are a few things that were said that made me a little suspicious. But I am happy that those suspicions are pretty much gone. It's great. I really do like this. I love the changes they made, and I am both excited and upset that we're going to finish it today. I'm definitely going to play this again sometime, and I really hope they remake the other ones. Oh God.
Evacuate immediately.
Payload. I'll restart the tether. Buys time.
So, that would really suck. I'm pretty sure something that large falling on the planet would just destroy it. And then it's basically like an asteroid of that size. I mean, you would cause cataclysmic damage.
Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on.
Or I should say catastrophic, my bad.
Forget it,
Oh no.
Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Rig override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all...
Is she smiling out there?
I can't believe what's happening.
It looks like the Nicole outside is grinning.
Strange.
That's creepy as crap.
Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just how to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Jeez, the Nicole outside the window keeps twitching and like her mouth keeps like opening and shutting. I don't know if she's saying something or what, but it's incredibly creepy how she's looking at us. Wait. So you're telling me a video that is 2 minutes long and 11 seconds, not very long. Isaac got this what, like weeks ago when they first decided to come out here, and he's only watched like the first minute. He couldn't finish a 2-minute video. I mean, I'm assuming what they're probably going to say is Isaac was trying to ignore it. Like maybe he wiped it from his mind, because if it's true that he just watched the first minute, that's kind of weird.
She's Elizabeth Crop. That scientist from hydroponics. You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you. Jacob.
This is slightly different.
No.
No, she can't be.
won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
No. It's over. We're whole again.
For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No! Enough people have died!
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic will drop, all this will be buried. Just like Earth Ghost wanted.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Wait, what was that? They definitely changed a lot of the story, but I actually like what they've done.
The shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
Oh, I know where we are. Getting a lot of ammunition. We're gonna upgrade the force gun. We definitely have the money to. We'll save before we do it. Alright. Let's get the damage. Hopefully this force gun will be pretty damn good now. And you know, we have enough money to fully upgrade any gun we wanted at that point before I just saved. So what I may do is I may keep this save. And then in the future I can load back and test out all the other guns fully upgraded to see how they are by the end of the game. And that may help me determine what I use on future playthroughs. Alright, so is this the final? Is this it? This might be it.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it. Isaac.
They gave us so many boxes.
This is all I got left!
Oh no. I forgot to grab health packs. Does it come close at all? Not close enough. I don't think I'm gonna ever reach it with the flamethrower. I don't think I'm gonna reach it with anything that I have. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill it with any of the weapons I brought with me. We're in trouble. Yeah. Can I stasis it at all? No. Alright, I'm just gonna have to let it kill me because there's no way I can... There's nothing I can do. I did manage to get one there. Did you see that? Maybe it is possible. I don't think it's going to be possible. Yeah, I can't even throw these things back at it. Well, note to self. Make sure if you're going to fight the boss at the end of the game, you have something long range. I was concerned that might happen. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to upgrade something else before we fight the boss now. Good thing I saved before I wasted my nodes. Wait, or did I? I think I'm going to grab the upgrades for the pulse rifle. Alright. Let's grab that. Let's take our health packs with us. You know, I knew I was close, but I didn't realize the boss fight was right outside this door. I knew it was in this area, but I was hoping that maybe they had added a little more content. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean
Also, what handgun does she have? I'd like to be able to try that, whatever it is. Also, I don't really like how they tried to make Daniels a little more likable. They basically tried to expand her a little bit and give her a little more humanity, which kind of really changes how the character originally felt in the game. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'll have to flesh out my thoughts once I see how we end it.
This is all I got left.
Okay. Wait, can I truly stasis it? Come on, Isaac. Did we get it? Oh no. I should have brought my my Ripper. Heck. You know what's weird? There's been some weird stuff going on in my place the past couple days. It's like the bugs are acting weird, like doing circles. Like whenever I try to use a Bluetooth headset, it's constantly disconnecting and then just will not reconnect. Even if I try to switch to a different Bluetooth headset, it just won't connect to whatever I'm using. And then like stuff keeps getting disconnected on the computer. I don't know if there's something like interfering with signals or what. Show me your chest. Maybe don't quote me on that. I might get in trouble. This thing is so sick looking. When they improved it and kind of redesigned it a little bit, it is pretty creepy. It looks a little too... Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm in trouble. I don't have a lot of health. Oh, there's health. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe it is. Maybe they are listening. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Damn it. At least now I know. Bring the Ripper and make sure I bring all my health packs. I don't know if I brought all my health packs, but I think I may need to invest in buying a couple more. NSA can listen all they want. That is not consent. They're like, yes it is. Like, we got them, boys. Save that. Quickly. Did you record that? Like, yeah, we got it. Sweet. Now our butts are covered in a court of law. I mean, look, you're not wrong. Look, let's be honest. This fight is nowhere near as bad as the one at the end of Callisto Protocol. That last fight was a pain. I think I probably spent over an hour on it. I just realized the flamethrower probably would have been perfect for his, Damn it! Well, I shouldn't have been confident about it. Bye, Kendra. Again, for the 4th time. Also, I'm pretty sure that she was smeared around more in the original. Because she was such like her betrayal hit so hard and she was so heartless that they kind of like rubbed it in at the end. Like to kind of really be like you get that character really taken care of, but which it seems like in this one they try to humanize her a bit more.
This is all I got left.
Alright, here we go. I'm sure it's not going to play nice now. Got one more. Yeah, the design for some of the things on this are really gross. It reminds me of things that I have had the misfortune of seeing in the medical field. That's right. I gotcha. I'm gonna die. My God, it's so hard to aim this. Oh no, reload, Isaac. Well, that sucks. So the problem is it's moving really fast, and when you try to move, because Isaac's, I guess because he's being jerked around, when you try to slightly aim, it jerks your aiming back and forth. So like trying to hit it is an absolute nightmare. All right, so I'm sitting here thinking the plasma cutter may be the way to go. I know I keep switching back and forth, but when you consider that last part, I'm thinking I may need the plasma cutter. Rate of fire. That could be useful. Was this one? Ammo capacity. Don't need that. So I guess you no longer have the fire damage? I feel like in the older one of the upgrades gave it fire damage. Or maybe that was in Dead Space 2. Perhaps. 6 rounds. Will I be able to get it? I'll be honest, I'm not confident. But we'll see. I hope I do. I think I got this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can I freeze him? Doesn't look like it. Oh, they give me infinite ammo. No, no, no. Damn it. He stunned me. We're gonna go all in on the plasma cutter. I feel like that might be the way to go. It's how I used to beat it back in the day, was the plasma cutter. I think it's how we're gonna do it this time. So if I was Isaac, you know what I would do right now? I would turn around, vault over the meat pile, and run into the building. Know what you're thinking, but what about the monster? Well, go into the building, We watch out the windows and we wait for the monster to leave or go somewhere else. Once it does, we run out there, get in our shuttle, and try to fly away. We probably wouldn't make it, but we could try. Oh, I forgot to do the line gun strategy. Okay, so 2 shots we can get it. Alright. Come on. Got it. Alright. Here we go. It's a lot easier to hit them with the plasma cutter. Oh man. Why is Isaac moving so slow? Damn it. Alright. How's our ammo doing? We're all right. I know Isaac doesn't have stamina, but it certainly feels like he does. Crap. I missed it. Oh man, he wasn't running. That is so disgusting. So he has like these spiky teeth, right? And then there's like a prolapse thing that shoots acid that comes out, like almost like, you know, the alien, the xenomorph, like he has the mouth that comes out. That's gross. I have no more health. This is it. It's my only hope. It's coming down. Whoa. Imagine looking down there in VR. I won't lie, I suddenly got vertigo looking down there, and I don't have a problem with heights. Alright, we're out of here. Come on, Isaac. Nice.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think I like the way they did the ending scene better in the original. I mean, it was the exact same thing. I just like the way that the design of the original was a little creepier. She was kind of like all hunched over and like twisted around the chair and came up after you. This she was just kind of sitting there. So, well, we have finished it. What do I think? I think it was great. Absolutely amazing. I don't like every change. But overall, I liked it. I liked almost every change they made. Almost all of them. I feel like if this is your first time playing Dead Space, this is probably the way to go. I think if it's your first time playing Dead Space and you grew up with video games back in like early 2000s, I would probably say start with the original, because the feeling in the original of being isolated and alone and the constant silence, like you'd go through so many long stretches in that game with no dialogue, going through these corridors, these dark halls where the monsters may come, they may not, and you had this sense of dread that would build up inside of you. That really wasn't the exact same in this one. Because there was so much more story-driven narrative in it, it kind of takes away from some of that sense of being isolated. So, if you were to ask me if I preferred this one or the original, I actually prefer the original. But I like this. I think this is great. So yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot. I will say I liked it better than Dead Space 3, that's for sure. I completely agree with, like I said, I agree with all the changes. I think the changes were great from a story perspective, because it kind of puts you more in the story, in the world. And if you played the original, you kind of were having to figure it out and piece things together. Like, you were told the story, but it wasn't as explained. If you're a person that doesn't like reading the notes, or doesn't like just learning the story and you'd rather just it all be spelled out for you, this is definitely a better version. I don't really like what they did with Kendra. I feel like their goal with it was, let's humanize her so you understand her a little more, so that as a villain, essentially, you kind of understand her motivations a bit more and look at her more as a person. Because oftentimes you want to do that with a villain, because I mean, look at like Magneto, for example. Like, they really flesh out his backstory in a lot of the whether it's the comics or the movies, and so you understand where he's coming from for the most part. Not entirely, but you can see how he would get to that mindset. So sometimes that does work, but with a character like Kendra that's constantly in the background, and to have that payoff at the end where she's finally eliminated, they kind of took away that payoff because they tried to make her seem more like just a person. I mean, they had Isaac seemingly care for her safety. They had her not leave Isaac for dead. Basically, hey, you'll get out of this. You're an engineer. You're smart. You've made it this far. You'll find a way out. Like, they did kind of make her not friendly, but I don't know. They definitely gave her more humanity, which takes away from the harshness of her original character. Because the original character, you thought she was your friend all along, and then this harsh portrayal where she leaves you for dead. But yeah, the graphics were amazing. The actual environments were crazy to go through again, because some of the areas were so well done that they didn't quite even look reminiscent of the original, other than just the actual layout. And not in a bad way. Visually, gameplay-wise, everything, it was far better than the first one. It's just some of the story choices that I prefer the original. Glitches. We had a lot of glitches. Quite a lot. Far more than we had in Callisto Protocol. Which is funny, because I haven't heard anyone talk about this game being buggy. And it was definitely buggy. I'm gonna probably have quite a few shorts on YouTube of how many bugs this game had. It definitely won't be Saints Row level of glitches or bugs. But we had quite a few. We had at least 20. And then Callisto, I think we had maybe 5, maybe 6. If I was to do a review, which I'm not really doing reviews anymore on my YouTube channel, but if I was to do a review for this, I probably would give it... If it wasn't for the glitches, I would honestly give it a 9 out of 10. But I think because of all the bugs and glitches, I'm going to give it I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm only taking off 0.5 points for the glitches, which I feel that's blasphemous, but I feel like it should be a whole point. But no, I would probably give it 8.5. I feel like that's fair with how great the game was apart from that. The sound design, they really managed to capture the sound design so well. In fact, I would say the sound design was almost... That guy's last name was Groot. He's a Marvel fan. But yeah, man, this was good. I really, really hope that they remake the second one. And developers, if you ever see this, just skip the third one. We don't need the third one remade. If you're gonna remake one, do second, and then maybe do a prequel or a fourth game. Although, hold on a second. Maybe I shouldn't say that. What if they remade the third game, but they fixed all the problems with it, made it better, made it what it should have been? That might not be a bad idea. Because the thing is if I remember correctly, with this game, they had a team of people, sort of like a council of people who were fans of it originally. At least there are people who said they were fans. You know, not sometimes people aren't honest about that. If those people, I would honestly say they probably were fans because they definitely got this right. And let's say they have those same people, and those people understand the problems with the third one. They may be able to recommend, hey, let's change this, let's change that, let's lean more into the horror than into the just action-packedness of it. And you know what would be cool? If you restructure, if you're like, we're going to keep the co-op nature of the third one, but we're going to split the people up so that if you are playing with someone, you're not together apart from like maybe a few areas, so that you may meet up, but then you have to split up to go to different spots, and you're kind of going your own horror scenarios separated from each other. And imagine if you are hooked up to a mic, right? But they cut the mic when you're out of range from each other, so that you do feel away from your friends. Even though you're playing co-op, you're not quite with your friend at all times. So when you're separate and split up, you may not know how your friend's doing. And then you meet up and you could talk about, oh my god, this happened, that happened. I almost died here or there. Especially if you implement more random encounters. That could be a really fun way to do it. Man, I really wish I could work on games like this. I feel like I would have some decent ideas. I don't know. Especially if you implement certain aspects of psychology in how you do your scares. How you set people up for certain things so that they have that tension building. Man, you know what? I've just made myself excited for a remake of the third one. I know they're not going to do that. They'll probably just remake it as faithful as they can if they do remake it. Oh, man, I don't want to be done. I want to play more. Why does it have to be over? Oh, man. Well, you know, we do have some good games coming out soon. We have, or I don't know if they're going to be good. I'm just excited for them. We have Village in PSVR 2. Really excited for that one. And we have Atomic Heart. Some people are saying, don't get it, don't play it. I'm going to play it. I'm excited for that one. It looks really good so far. So we're going to do Atomic Heart. And we have Resident Evil 4 Remake coming out in March. And then we have, we still need to play through the rest of the Silent Hill games. And the Halo games. And the Call of Duty games. So we may have to delay some of those considering how many new games are coming out soon. But I don't know if you guys, let me know, please. I would really like to know if you guys would want me to play VR content in general, because I love playing VR, and I would love to do it on the channel if people wanted to watch it. I pulled out the PSVR 1 the other day because I was getting too amped up for the PSVR 2, and so I pulled it out and I was like, I'm just gonna play a quick few games of things. And then like 5 hours went by. I was like, all right, well, now I don't want to leave. And then I've been playing almost every day now. I can't put it down. I decided to play Skyrim because when Skyrim VR first came out, it sucked. It was not worth the price at all. Like, and by it sucked, I mean it sucked. You couldn't. Welcome back, Diabolic. By it sucking, I mean you couldn't play it properly. If you would have the two controllers for your hands, and then your hands would all of a sudden turn to your side. So you'd be facing one way, but your arms would be another. So you couldn't fight, couldn't grab things, and then your waypoint would like go way to the side. It was like it was like they didn't actually finish polishing the UI, which, you know, it's a Bethesda game, so go figure. I mean, it's nothing new. But anyway. They patched it up now, so going back into it now and playing it, it's very clearly polished, and It's way too much fun. It's exactly how it should have been when it launched. So, yeah, you were back right after the ending. You missed it. Luckily, you can always watch the VOD, or always watch them when I upload them to YouTube. I think Dead Space is going to be the last series that I edit on YouTube. I think all the rest are just going to be uploaded as unedited VODs for the most part. So, yeah, as I was saying, you missed some of it, but I really liked it. It was great. I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. The only reason it's not higher is because I had a lot of glitches, quite a lot. Way more than I had in Callisto, which is funny because I heard a lot of people just boycotted Callisto because of the glitches, and this was way more buggy than that. Yeah, the ending, well, it was the same, but it was done slightly differently. So you had the same, like, situation that happened, but it was animated slightly different. Because, like, the very last shot in the original, you had it where he's sitting on the ship and he turns, and the ghost of Nicole is there, and she, like, twists around the chair all hunched over and, like, jumps at the camera. And this, when he turns, she's laying in the chair in, like, the shadows, and then she leans forward suddenly. So it's the same thing, just slightly different. Music is pretty intense. Wait, I can fast forward? There we go, we'll fast forward. I can go even faster? Wow, I can't believe the developers did this. They're like, you know what? We don't care about the people who worked on it. Let the people skip through it. I'm just saying, I support all the people who worked on this. I think they did a good job. I can't give them full creative points because they were just kind of copying another game. But the new things they added were pretty good. That fight on the outside of the ship, 50,000 credits awarded, 10 power nodes awarded, text logs awarded, advanced soldier rig level 6 suit unlocked. Nice. New Game Plus. Your progress isn't saved and you unlock New Game Plus. What is New Game Plus, though? Is there, like, a good benefit for it? I could try it on the hardest setting. Let's see. What are the offers of New Game Plus? Starting a New Game Plus will carry over weapons, items, credits, and upgrades from your completed playthrough. They can be retrieved from the storage of any computer you encounter. You can expect to face new enemies and perhaps find new mysteries to encounter. So new enemies, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's go. Maybe we'll do this for a little bit. Maybe we'll see. Are we really gonna do this? So if you're watching on YouTube, you're about to miss this, and then I cut the episode right there.